Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday. Surprise! I decided to come on and do a reading because there's so much heavy stuff going on. Actually, I'm having a great day, but there is some things that we need to be aware of. So I figured I'd come on. Beautiful Sunday. I laid out in the sun. It felt amazing, made all my bones feel really good. And I am taking it easy today, actually. I was doing some meditation, but in my meditation, I was like, wow, okay, I got to go talk to my soul family for a little while, and I think it'll be fun. Okay, today's 3/23, 2025. It's a 17. View the card. And an 8, infinity. So we are infinite. We are amazing. We need to make ourselves feel great. And what could make ourselves feel great is ourselves. So I know I'm acting goofy today, but I am actually feeling pretty good. Um, I know what's coming down, and I know it's going to be rough for a lot of us, but it's going to be very eye-opening also. So and I didn't do a lot of cards, but I did do a big reading. And a lot of cards really wanted to come out. And I'm trying to figure out, the intuitive whisper really talked. It had a lot of cards come out. And it was like, wow, that is unusual. So I went with it. So all these cards, I just went with it. Um, I'm gonna read the Starseed Oracle first because I thought that would get us going on which direction the energy is going to take us today. We got Earth is pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Now, I thought this was interesting because the other day we got slow in state. And I know that a lot of us are really tired of this spiritual war. And this looks like just a beautiful person laying there in flowers with the water coming down the waterfall, completely relaxed in nature. Yeah, that's an amazing picture. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the season and the tides. In our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck and off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. Download an earth pulsing meditation is what you should do because I agree. I did meditate today when I was laying out in the sun and it felt glorious. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. We look to other people and the external world to fill the void of the connection, holding, and belonging once given to us by the earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully, as the mother once did, forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. I think that was a beautiful message for us today because I just told a friend and they looked at me and they remember me telling them that a week ago to be careful because there's going to be a lot of energies floating around that are going to make us aggravated, angry. They're putting a different pulse out that's going to trigger. So right now, it's not a good time to get triggered by anything. If something triggers you, walk away. Just you don't even have to say it out loud. Just trigger, 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 and walk away. Because once you walk away from that, what was supposed to trigger you, the rhythm mellows out because it's not affecting you. So it's not going to get louder. It's not going to get bigger. It's like it's gone because you're not keeping it alive. So yeah, that is a beautiful message for us to start this reading out. I had a feeling this reading was going to be really good. That's why I come on today. I just seen so much, I felt so much, and it felt really good in my laying out in the sun. So I was sitting here in the nice cool air of the our place, and I was doing some white saging, getting rid of negative energies, and I just decided, hey, Spirit Source wants me to pull some cards. So guess what? I'm going to do shuffling and Spirit's going to pull some cards for us. I think that would be easy. So the first message that the collective got was a 49, and it's the talisman. And we've been getting a lot of winding roads, a lot of adventure west feeling. And she is beautiful. I never noticed some of these cards, they just, you catch little things. And she's got some kind of a tattoo right here on her shoulder, which looks like Arabic writing or something. And this looks like a fish or a dragon. I'm thinking it's a fish. And she's standing on the yin and yang symbol, the polarity, the positive, negative, the energy of the yin yang, the power of the talisman. A couple flowers there, but there's just a winding road. Which way are we going? Where are we going? Is this unknown? A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right thing to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You're learning your lesson and earning the right to your success. I envisioned us in about a year. We are not the same person. We are on a quest and we will get to the end of it. And then we will be so relieved. We will feel so rescued and so us when we get rid of all the stuff that's behind us. And the clarifier card from the Wild Reflection is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the other day we got a lot of pentacles. And Pentacle, this one is it's hardship. I mean, look at him. He's ready to go on a quest. He's walking through the energy. He's got energy all around him. But he's looking down like he doesn't know. It doesn't sound fun. He's procrastinating and he's feeling abandoned. Hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggling, unemployment, alienation, disgrace. The Five of Pentacles card represents financial stress, poverty, consciousness, or a lack of self-esteem. It can often signify that the asker is stressed out about their financial situation and may be fearing that they might lose their job. The Five of Pentacles reminds the asker to foster self-belief and have faith in their potential and resourcefulness. It is also a call to focus on what is abundant in life and to practice gratitude. Um, I agree with that completely because people tend to worry about money, which we all do, all of us, but we're not giving gratitude for the things and the beautiful things that we have. We're just worried, we're focused on the financial. How do we know in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, your financial is going to iron itself out? So we worried about it. Why? So it stopped our journey. Why? Got to think about that because we can't overreact just because we don't have any money. We feel hardship. We feel alone. If you feel alone, trust me, you're never alone. You need to do some meditation and reach out to our creator, to the ancestors, to your higher self, because your higher self, your guardian angels, your ancestors, they are all around you. We're never alone. Unfortunately, we feel we're alone, but we're not alone. Now, 41, unexpected visitor. We've had this a few times. And what this is telling me is there's a white rabbit down here near the leaves. It's a 5, but look at how she's hiding. It's like she's watching. You don't expect it, but you have an unexpected visitor. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected, no matter how derailed and detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be. There are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure. You weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. We have a lot of things going on in this world right now, and no, it really doesn't add up to our agenda. I think our agenda was to, we all have different agendas, either to marry and fall in love and have kids, or to, oh, excuse me, I've been dreaming a lot. I'm wondering if you guys are dreaming a lot. We all think, well, we're gonna, do this, and we end up doing something completely different. Okay, now the clarifier for that is the Ace of Cups. The world is your oyster. I'm pretty sure this unexpected visitor is going to be absolutely amazing for you because you got the ace with a pure white pearl, purity, love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, intuition. The ace indicates new beginnings. The Ace of Cups represents love, renewal, emotion, well-being, and creative expression. It is a beautiful card that signifies a period of connection and fulfillment. The Ace of Cups represents a position, flow of energy, and camaraderie. It can also indicate a mutual beneficial friendship that begins and brings happiness and deep emotional satisfaction. Yeah, so I'm feeling, this is kind of the warning. This is a warning that you're feeling that. And you're feeling it. And when you feel that, you walk away. But he's trying to follow. But he's so preoccupied with feeling completely isolated and alone that he doesn't look up. And she doesn't look back because she knows that road is unknown and beautiful and it's going to bring beautiful things to her. He's going to get the ace, the pearl, from an unexpected visitor. That's a 5, that's change. And this is an 11, and that's a divine message. That's a master number. That's it. You're going to get something and it's going to be good message. See, this isn't all bad. This is kind of like the past. This is what I call kind of the past going into the future. This is kind of the present for me, the second part of it. And the third part of it is like the future and what's going to be in that future a little bit. So that's what we're working on right now. And we did get a 10, rock bottom. And that does not, see, that does not surprise me one little bit. Let's look at this journey a little better. This is the first card we had. She's got the talisman, she's got her power, she's got her things going on. She's not looking back and she's walking down a windy, unknown road. Because whoever this is feeling isolated. They don't know which way to go. They just see this, they feel the energy that they need to go there, but they're doubting themselves because this is the clarifier for that. This person is fighting this winding road. But guess what the winding road does? You find unexpected visitors, and you've got the Ace of Cups. And that means that that visitor has some good news, or it's a beautiful friend. But then we have the 10, and this is rock bottom. So is this clarifier still at rock bottom? Or does this clarifier get the unexpected visitor after a while and the Ace of Cups, the oyster? They still feel like they're at rock bottom, though. As difficult as it may be to accept it, seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The only way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in the heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. So do you get it? Now, the clarifier for the 10, the rock bottom. I love how these cards come out. We got the number 7, and this is the Chariot. Movement. Look at that. Positive, negative, good and bad. He's on a mission. Success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, focus. The Chariot tarot card is all about overcoming challenges and going victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. This perfect control and confidence allows the charioteer to emerge victorious in any situation. You will be able to stay on the chosen path if your decision is firm. Your strategy should be moved forward decisively and have a clearly defined goal. Whoa, whoa, that was deep. Okay. Now we got one more card. Now, this actually feels like this person, this collective, we are on a mission. We are on a quest. We are on a journey. Uh, all kinds of pieces are falling into place. How do we accept them? Well, we got a 13, which is a 4. We've got the talisman. And she's got her energy. She's pretty confident. She doesn't have to look back. She's got this long winding road and she's ready to go on that quest. But you've got that little voice in the back saying, I have nobody. What the hell are you doing? I can't go anywhere. I'm going to stay here in the snow. I'm not going to pay attention to anything. And I feel so lonely and I don't know what to do. So that's why the talisman is stopped. She's looking at the road, but she feels this in the background of her mind. Okay. And then an unexpected visitor is going to be her Ace of Cups or his Ace of Cups. But you got to remember, this unexpected visitor, it may not be a person. It may be a spirit guiding. It may be an angel. It may be a connection with the creator that you have. Or it could be physical, or it could be mental. You got to remember, you're going to get this, but you have to get out of this because you feel like you're at rock bottom looking at the road. You're not sure where it's going, and you don't want to go into the unsure. But guess what? Your positive says go. Get going. You got a mission. Let's ride. Because the black one looks like it's pulling back and the white one's going, come on, baby, let's go. I like that. I like that, baby, let's go. So there is some good stuff here. I think with the earth pulsating with, I just told somebody the other day, the Schumann resonance is off the charts. The energy is vortexing and it's going to be crazy. Don't get into any fights, walk away. And guess what? Everybody got in fights. So we've got to be careful with that. We got a trigger moment going on. We got to walk away, meditate, go lay down, go do some work, go away from that and get it out of your mind. We got a number 50, and this is change, and this is compass. This is what direction to this compass that you want to go. All energy, and there's a frog there. Love frogs. All energy. This compass is going to show you your true north. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Now, know that spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. What a journey. What a journey through the cards today. We've got one more card. We got the clarifier for the compass. And that just told us what we need to do. And then we've got a six, and it is the lovers. Love, unions, partnership, relationship choices, romance, balance, unity. The primary meaning within the lovers is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. The trust and unity that the lovers have given each other, each of them, confidence and strength, empowering the other. You must start making up your mind about what you find important and unimportant in your life. You should be as true to yourself as you can be. So you'll be the genuine and authentic to the people who are around you. That was a great reading for us. And I've got a few, just a couple more that are going to come out over and above the reading. Okay, now we got a special message today. The Dreams of Gaia wanted to come out and play. And this does not surprise me. This is the Ten of Earth, and it's a time of reward. She's removing her mask. Everything is coming together, moving through life with certainty, understanding your place and purpose. Do not be daunted by change. Strength gained from experience. Why do you feel lack, dissatisfaction, and discomfort? This is a symbol of aspects of life coming together as a whole: career, home, and family. All are in harmony. Years of dedicated service to family, career, and community have reaped the highest of rewards: the love, respect, and trust of family and peers. This love and respect and trust are a reflection of what is felt within and inspired a sense of well-being and connectedness that enables one to move through life with both grace and ease. That was a perfect message for a special message. We got to take that mask off. She's got her dragon, she's in nature, all the energies around her, and she's looking at you while she has that mask off. See, she is making you aware to take the damn mask off and quit being fake. That's what that is. Okay, so if you're trying to impress all your buddies, your girlfriends, and everybody else, and you're fake, they'll figure it out. That's what that means. Okay, now we've got some clarifiers that like pop out, and a lot of them popped out. We got the Queen of Swords, and this is resilience. Be prepared to make a strong decision or to respond to a final decision made by a woman. Now, this kind of looks to me like she's making the final decision. Maybe she's telling the family, hey, we got to take our mask off. We're not real rich. We're not cool. We've got to be resilient, though. So that's telling you that. And then we got the Nine of Wands. We got wands again, and you put up a defense. When that happened, you take your mask off. Something's going on with the resilience, and then you're on defense. Protect what is yours by all means, but free up your thinking. Create some mental space to plan for future. And that's why the shark is circling here. You're being resilient. You've got your sword, but we've got to be careful because you've got all your defenses up. So it's telling me that when she takes this mask off, she's not very comfortable with the mask off. She's being resilient, but she's defending it. There's no defense on wearing a mask. You're either you or you're who you want to be. And we got the Six of Swords, and that's calm. And I think that needs to be the calm in the storm. Go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. Resilience. She's not resisting change. She's taking her mask off. She is having some defense, though, about it, but she's being calm. And this is what I knew would come up because this is why I got on here. We got the tower. We got a tower moment. And it's a breakdown, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. Surrender to the universe, give up control, and begin to construct a new way of working, thinking, relating, or living. You now have the freedom to start over and a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. What a great total message. I mean, we went through resilience, we went through defenses, we took off the mask, we went calm, and now we've got destruction. So what I'm thinking is this earth pulse we got, where the pulse of the mother slow down and time and nature, that's what we're getting ready for. That's what's going to slow us down is the pulse, the energy that they're flying around. We are going to put brakes on that. And we got a lot of intuitive whispers today, and I'm just going to put them as they came out because we know what they are. We know what they mean to an extent. And this is going to give this reading some finality. Now, I have told you to do journaling. There was reasons why I told you to do journaling. It helps you get through. We got a number 25, intuitive journaling. The journaling is for you. You're waking up, you're coming to life, you're realizing that we have been steered the wrong way, like the long and winding road, the crossroads. And we had precious moments. Precious moments come out, which is a 29. We got another compass, and we've got the ocean, and we've got the birds, and it says 31 and number 4. What is meant for you will find you. And the last card we got was a 43, a 7. Let your ship set sail. It's time to be a free bird, people. We've been coddled, bound up, indoctrinated, put in trances, and now it's time for us to come out of the trance and wake up. Got one more card, and I have told everybody, if you went through the dark night of the soul from the past, I hate to tell you, but you will always go through the dark night of the soul. When you have a polarity, a positive and a negative, and the negative represents itself before the positive, you're going to reflect on that negative. We need to learn how to reflect on it and kind of take it as a lesson and rearrange that dark night of the soul. And that's what we got. We got the dark night of the soul, transformation, awakening, and a tower. And we just got the tower moment. In darkness, I can cultivate my light. The tower, the deepest cave, the endless desert, a dark night of the soul is a period of extreme challenges, whether internal, external, or both. It is the fight with the dragon, the monster in your head, the demons in your life. It is to experience a great loss or catastrophic confusion. It is the thing that every human wishes to avoid but cannot. It is a stirring of your soul, a call for the deepest of transformations, whether that be a reconstruction of your life, value, or self. These periods can take us to the hell of sorts. They take us to a place so deep within us that we think it will never end, a trap door through which we just keep falling into a great void of darkness, experiencing and painful emotions. It can strip everything away from us. We have no choice but to face the dragon, to find the treasure, to seek the light, to become the warrior we were always capable of being. This is when we become a more powerful version of self. When we learn the ways of the great witches who came before us and know that we are so much stronger, wiser, and worthier than we thought possible. We earn our gifts in this place, those we were not born with, but were always meant for. Our new self is forged in the fire of transformation, and we can do more than just survive. We can become the light that we so desperately need. We can rise from the ashes and become the phoenix. We can awaken to the powerful truth of our own being. Pulling this card can confirm that you have experienced an evolution of your soul, that you have overcome or are capable of overcoming difficulties and receiving the gifts that come from that. As hard and as dark as it may be, you are learning the way of the warrior. This card also has an energy of transformation behind it. Perhaps you feel your soul is stirring and that it is time for new growth within, or you want to change your life, your beliefs, or your values. Listen to this calling and do not fear the dark. If you already have your lantern and compass, go. Reflect on how some of the darkest periods of your life led to some of the most profound changes within you, how they led you to deeper understanding, strength, and or awakening. Honor yourself for making it through them. Knight yourself, recognize the sword that you now carry or will soon earn. That was a great ending for this reading. A dark night of the soul. All right, everybody. I hope you go out and have the most beautiful, magical, soul-filled Sunday that there is out there. And I love everybody and make every step in your journey be magical. You know what? Just be you.